Now, there is a world of difference between a politician and a leader. Let me explain. A politician only thinks about the next election, but a leader thinks about the next generation. Now, those are not my words, but those are the words of Dr. Miles Monroe. So in my broadcast this morning, I'm going to share with you the 4 attributes of leadership. And in doing so, I'm going to use the acronym T.R.A.P, T.R.A.P, to show you that leadership is a privilege, not a right. And it calls for transparency, accountability, and responsibility. You see, leadership is not a position. Leadership is not an accolade. And leadership is not a title. As a matter of fact, the more titles that you have, the less of a leader that you are. Leadership is about purpose. And when you discover purpose, you discover your leadership abilities. So, as a leader, you have to be transparent. What does it mean to be transparent? Well, to be transparent means you are proactive. There's a difference between transparency and honesty. Those 2 words do not necessarily mean one and the same thing. To be honest means you are reactive. To be transparent means you are proactive. Let me use a very simple example. When you text your partner ahead of time and let them know that you will be late at the office, that means you are being proactive. However, if your partner has to call you and ask you why you are late in the office, that means you are being reactive. Leadership is not about being honest. Leadership is about being transparent. If you can be transparent, then people can trust you. If you can be transparent, people can trust you. Very important for you to understand that. Number 2, leadership is about responsibility. Now, this is a big word, and I want you to get this. Because being responsible means that you are able to pledge and obligate yourself to certain things. So, being responsible means that you are able to do what you pledge because you are obligated to do it. So, as a leader who is responsible, it means the buck stops with you. When things go right, you take the credit. When things go wrong, you also bear the responsibility. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Number 3, leadership is about accountability. This is very important. Leadership is about accountability. Now, accountability and stewardship, they have the same connotation, but they are not similar. When you are accountable as a leader, that means you are able to explain and account for your decisions and actions. As a leader who is accountable, you are able to explain and account for your actions and your decisions. And this is what most of us lack. We lack that sense of accountability. We are not able to explain, we are not able to account for our actions and our decisions. Now, last but not least, leadership is not a right. Leadership is a privilege. And I want you to turn your Bibles with me to the book of 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 1. Because in this particular verse, the Lord said to Samuel the prophet, "How long will you mourn for Saul, since I have rejected him as king over Israel? Fill your horn with oil and be on your way, for I am sending you to Jesse of Bethlehem. I have chosen one of his sons to be king." Now, why did God reject Saul and chose David? Because when Saul became king, he took it as a right. He didn't see it as a privilege. He took it as a right. And because he saw it as a right, he was never obedient to the instructions of God. So God had to fire him. He had to fire him and chose someone else in his stead. So one of the mistakes many people do who are in leadership position is they think leadership is a right. It is a privilege. And listen to me, the same God who anointed Saul was also the same God who replaced him. Are you listening to what I'm saying? So that means as a leader, you are dispensable. Yes, you are. You can be easily replaced. The minute you think leadership is a right, then you lose the right to lead. Now, these are my final thoughts as I come to a close. Leadership is not defined by gender. Leadership is not about age. And most certainly, leadership is not about race or tribe. Let me say that again. Leadership is not defined by gender. A male and a female can be in a leadership position. Leadership is not defined by age, whether you are young or old, as long as you have the maturity and bear the responsibility, you can be a leader. And most certainly, leadership is not defined by race or tribe. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Leadership is a mindset, and it is a way of thinking that sets you apart from the crowd. That's what leadership is. It is a mindset. It is a way of thinking. And I love what John C. Maxwell said, because he said it best. He said, a leader is one who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way. A leader is someone who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way. Why is that important? As a nation, we are coming to the stage or the phase of elections. And when you go to vote, don't vote for someone based on their gender or their race or their tribe. No. Look at the attributes that I've shared with you. Is that person responsible? Are they accountable? Are you listening to what I'm saying? Are they transparent? Do they know what it means to take the position of leadership? Are they only thinking about the next election, or are they thinking about future generation? As a nation, we need to have a paradigm shift. If our nation is going to take a turn for the better, there has to be a paradigm shift. Let us stop thinking that just because someone is a politician, he or she is a leader. Politics and leadership are not synonymous. Let us choose leaders, people who have a vision for this nation, and more importantly, people who have a vision for the next generation. I love you, and until next time, God bless you.
Helping Hearts Broadcasting Station, changing lives one person at a time.